Okay.
We do not have to worry about
We're now
we are not concerned about fuel at all.
ready to go.
The estimated strength of steel is 3,000.
Oh, they finally updated all this so I can edit it.
Hi, boys.
Presumably I can change the virtual Oh, wow.
Fantastic race car.
They did a lot. I didn't
Track. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight.
I didn't look at all that. Okay. Alright. I'll probably keep my black box the same. Not much I really would want to do with it.
Broad cars left to grid.
So, I mean, really it's going to be just survival here.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
So basically we're in the C fixed. Week 13 C fixed. I mean, not much else to say. I was hoping to be kind of at the front. But we put together an absolutely garbage lap. I mean, to be honest, we should have been like a 20.5 or something, at least. But I got loose coming across the line to start my, or I got loose at the end of the, which lap? The first lap, and then I just couldn't save it before, or couldn't get the power down before we started the third. So I was kind of just screwed from that point. And then I tried to just carry as much speed as I could through 1 and 2, but you can only do so much there. You know what? 9th should be good enough to keep us mostly out of the wrecks. Maybe. I mean, someone's gonna spin out, and it could be us. We need to be careful on these restarts. Because this thing starts loose. In fact, it kind of goes loose the whole way through. At least loose off. Not really loose anywhere else. Oh, I did not practice a turn 1. That's where I was thinking the spinouts would come from. Yeah, I entered much higher there, just to avoid it. I don't know who's faster here. It looks like the 4 is. Just go with whoever's the faster driver. Not really the situation I wanted to be in. Is there someone still outside? Are we sure? Like, I don't see him. Nor do I feel him. I'm pretty sure we're clear outside. we had to make a move there. We didn't have to, but it just kind of fell into our lap. The trick here is going to be, I don't know, I guess not burn up your right rear, probably. But I mean, I did some practice, and you can burn up the right front if you're pushing your entries hard enough. So yeah, we will just try to not burn up the right front or the right rear. Can't really hear the truck as well as I want to. I'm very reliant on my pedals vibrating right now for that looseness. It's a very different experience from like the next gen, where you have to listen to the tires. I found
Are
that
there cautions in this race?
that little lift helps.
Yes, but the detection can be iffy.
I think the detection has been pretty good so far. I mean, if it was a real race, they would have thrown the caution already for some of the wrecks that have happened. But I think for the fact that this setup is so loose on exit, and that we're in a truck race, I think I'm okay with them making there need to be a couple more cars in a wreck for it to actually cause a yellow. I mean, you can see though, like the 12 is really yawing the thing out on the very exit, and we are not. Our car's nice and planted. Although I'm blinking pretty badly. Couldn't tell you why. I'm glad we didn't blink when we were like 3 wide though. I think we need to start pushing it a little harder now. Or apexing that more is probably the secret. Just look at how much they're doing it. I feel like that'll burn up our right front. There we go. We were a little yacht out there. Definitely on throttle too early there. See, that's what I want to hit right there. That's really smooth on the exit. they both get loose, or did one of them just pull out a line? Oh, you get past them. I was kind of gonna try to run just the top there, but then everyone else did, so I felt forced to put it to the bottom. So can we figure this out up here? The 11 feels like he's wrecking almost every lap. So I think I'm pushing the tires a little hard, but clean air should solve all problems, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just pushing a little hard, but trying to get the run. Tight there. I mean, better than loose. Seems like he let us go. Now we get to focus on the 11. Ooh, wow, overdrove that entry. Car just jumped there over what I imagine were the bumps that I don't even know really exist. It might be the dirty air. Alright, I'm gonna run a little bit of a different line here. Try to pin it down a little more on the bottom.
Out the floor.
Never mind. Honestly, more green than I expected.
Yeah, I mean, I started coming back here to the field and just got clobbered again, so.
2 wrecked. No, the 2 did wreck earlier. I remember that.
Did you hit anything on that first time or no?
Who's in the lead? The 3.
No, I ended up saving it. That first time was completely on me. I just got loose. But it's coming back to the field, somebody got loose and killed me. I had like probably a minute worth of damage on the right side.
I think we're gonna pit here.
Thing's so weird, man. Definitely, I don't think I like it. Me neither.
Here we come, guys. Clear 10 away. 5 1. That's your mark. Now, turn in here. Turn in, turn in. Leave on me.
That felt good. We're gonna take 4 fresh tires. Oh, I don't hear the gun. Oh, someone up there is having a bad pit stop.
Go, go, go.
Alright, where'd we come out? Seems like 5th. Where'd the 5 come from? Goodness. I don't feel like I've seen him. Alright, it's 2 to green. Okay. Question is, did people stay out? No, just lap cars. Okay, really quickly. Let's see. So, the 3 is a 5K, the 4 is a 5K, and the 5 is actually a 4.2, so very big difference between those two. I think the 1 is a 6K, if I remember correctly. So then what else? The 11 is a B class. It's probably important to note. What else? That's really it. The 6, I don't really see anything wrong there. A little bit of a low A, but if you're running week 13, a low A is pretty much a medium A. If you're running this series, or in a ranked series during week 13. So that's where I think we're at right now. Hopefully we can get the 11 on this restart. Be halfway right now. Yeah. Get that thing in a second. Oh, and then behind me, looks like it's a 12, so 4.6. That's pretty good. Ooh, not a good jump. Someone up there had a bad jump as well. Okay, be careful of the looseness. I think we can take advantage of the 11. Looks like he had a black flag for some reason or something. Anyway, I think we're pretty good on the initial starts, so let's try to push that a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I almost did what the 6 did there. Out the 11. Alright, yeah. So that's who pitted. The 6 is probably about to wreck it or something. That can't be good for his right rear. This kind of pack is driven away a little bit. Narrow entry is going to work for a little bit, and then it will go away, unfortunately. And the car hooks up really well there. The 5 is being held up by the 6 here. Oh, I'm blinking again. Alright. Gave that to us. Thanks. Let's see if we can catch the 6. I think we're burning up our tires though. I don't know if he would have let us go otherwise. Maybe it was because we were blinking. did not like that. Yeah, this is going to be a tough pass. Hopefully the 6 can put a little bit of pace in it. Maybe drive away from the 5. Alternatively, he may just keep doing that. Of course, then he has to have the perfect corner. Okay, tend to go out the line here. There it is. I don't think we're catching the leader. I think we should be able to stay in second. I mean, I don't know how these guys are getting loose off the corner. I'm tight. Well, I mean, there I was loose, but not super loose. I think I'm also driving it into the corner very hard. Like, I don't think you're supposed to drive it in as deep as I'm going. Oh, wow. That was a very shallow entry. I don't think you're really supposed to drive it in as deep as I'm driving it in. I could be wrong about that, though. Okay. Yeah, all that for a 10th. Yeah, this is where it gets just tight. I mean, we were racing hard there to pass the 6. I don't really think we can do anything. I mean, I don't think there'll be a restart. I'm not planning on one. If there is, we'll go from there. But I hope there isn't. I don't want to deal with that. I'm okay with the P2 or maybe even a P3 if one of them catch me. The 11 had some pace though. Able to stay up there. Not able to lap himself though. Ooh. I looked in my mirror, saw somebody way out there. Two to go. Alright. Get it to the white flag, leader. Get it to the white. Who even is the leader? Tyler Laterrell. Sure. I think we probably could have had a chance at winning this race if we had qualified better. But honestly, I kind of went into it expecting to be wrecked. Fingers crossed. right? Doesn't happen again, or doesn't happen. But I'll take a P2. I mean, here we go. This is where I get wrecked. Just an idiot doing an idiot thing. Good win 3. Didn't have anything for you there.
Oh, I should have used more pitch earlier. Good race.
Yeah, that was clean, guys.
Alright. Bringing it home, P2 from 9th on the grid. That's a pretty good run. Let's get that out of the way. I thought I figured out a way to get that wheel to always move when I was in the pit, but not to be. What was I gonna do? Oh, here.
They've managed to make this thing worse.
I think this thing drove pretty good. Anyway, we beat a good amount of guys. Let's go ahead and watch the
Good for them.
results. So the leader stayed in the lead the whole time. Let's watch the first restart. Oh, that's loud. It's or not restart, first incident. Can't really hear myself think. Okay.
Full car, got a copy.
Here we go. First, oh gosh. Alright, there we go. Now we're back. So, 8 car does the right thing, or 8 truck, puts it in the wall after getting loose. Respectable. Like to see it. Alright, that's on the 16. I mean, the 15 was running the high line. The 18 just gonna overcorrect. And then the 7 is actually going to get loose here. Presumably because the 24 gets loose, he probably popped it up onto... I mean, I can't really see his wheel and I'm not going to bother going to cockpit, but I'm assuming popped it up to the right and then yanked it back left as it went over the surface. Then the 15 again. Is the other one also the 15? Oh, that was the 7. My bad. Oh, that was the 2 wrecking. I thought he said this was his fault. Is I up there somewhere? I don't know. Okay, the 10 is gonna do oh. Well, I don't know if that was intentional or not. But that was a good save. I mean, I think he might have Austin Hilled it. No, I would say he didn't, because he didn't have the thing. The thing wasn't saved. I mean, karma though, right? I feel like I've seen the 15 run into multiple people this race, or maybe I've just seen that one incident 8 times. Okay, can I? Oh, I was gonna do this. Alright, well, we might not be able to see any incidents anymore. Is this when he runs into the back of the guy, or does he have damage yet? And, okay, yeah, I don't know why it breaks like that, but it just doesn't load incidents anymore. Maybe this will be one. I don't know. Here, when did the caution come out? I don't know. I don't know why iRacing does that, but it does. Okay, here's where the caution is out for somebody. Okay, it's this. It's this. All right, so the 10. I mean the. I mean, that was a very aggressive block. I'm sure from the 10 or from the 15's perspective, it looked like an intent wreck. So that was the caution. Is it gonna let me see the other incidents? Nope. Okay. And then I'm gonna assume nothing else happened. Now let's watch my race. Where am I? Oh, I'm up here. All right. I want to be on far chase, and then we'll put it on 4. Okay. The lap 1 already way too loud because it starts at 8. So lap 1. Do we get into the back of him? Here. Oh, I went back too far. All right. Sure. I'll watch the first couple laps just from my view here. So tight. The 4 kind of, I don't want to say all over the place, but looking for a way around the 4. The 19 doesn't get the best run out of there. I didn't see what happened to him. Gonna run it low into this corner. That's when the 2 wrecks. He actually saved it. He did. Running very high there, just because I couldn't quite see the 2. I've got a pretty big monitor, but it's not super big. Oh, I was hitting the brake. Awesome. I've got a fairly big monitor, but at about like here, I couldn't really see him anymore. And I seen him going on that trajectory. I wasn't taking my chances. And then you'll see I'm dragging the brake like a genius here to get the absolutely perfect run. Gonna kind of send it in the top line. Not really though. Okay. Oh yeah, that's when I was like, the 8's gonna be faster, and he was not faster. So then I had to go with the 4. Please tell me I'm not dragging my brake the whole race. Okay, I don't think I am. I'll look. Maybe I'll look periodic. Oh, here we go. This is the 3-wide move. I'm pretty proud, I guess, of this one. I'm actually surprised this worked because I didn't really want to do it. Gosh, so loud. I didn't really want to do it, but it kind of just came my way. I mean, we made the room. Everybody, I'm honestly, good job to everybody here. Oh wow, that was too much on that. We're actually making this work. Who is that? I can't see the number. The 14 got loose, so then he kept it low. I put it 3 wide. Yeah, I mean everybody ran where they needed to run. And then that was a stupid thing to do. So the 4 got loose. How did I don't remember this at all. The 4 got loose, killed the 8's momentum. Okay, so that's what happened there. Real quick, 90-91. Perfectly balanced. A little on the right front. That's where I like to be. We cleared both of them. That's going to put us up into 6th, I believe. We will check at the line here. Yep, 6th. Okay. And then we'll keep going. We'll keep going. We're running down the 12 right now. Who's behind the 11? I think we passed the 12, if I recall correctly. This is where I started losing them because I think I was running. I mean, we dropped off in about really quick time, but eventually I was like, okay, well, I gotta run their line. I mean, like, you can see it. The car is just tight. I think it was way tighter on the second run, maybe, or on the first run. But then I eventually, I mean, you can see I'm taking the nice big wide apex line. This line's actually fun to run. I like running those lines. The late apex. It's a very, I don't know, it's really fun when you're driving a car that doesn't handle the best on exit and you get to just flat foot it like that. It feels a little easy though. And then here we go. We're now kind of caught up to the 12. Just gonna pretty easily set up a good run here. I mean, not really. Actually, yeah, so we held it down a little bit more on the bottom. Was able to flat-foot it out of the corner, more or less. Had to use up a little rear tire to get that run. Dives it to the bottom. And pushing up on exit. Again, I think I said it when I was driving. That's where I'd like to be. I'd rather be pushing up on exit than loose on exit. Because then you have something to tug on. And then cleared him there. I think he let us go, probably. He did put it in the wall before then. Yeah, I think he let us go. I mean, we were kind of a rocket ship. And then eventually the caution comes out before we're able to pass them. Going to bring it onto pit road here. This is a good pit road. No real mistakes. A little slow on entry, but so is the 11. I think the 11 sped on pit road or something. Or maybe the 11 jumped the restart. It was probably that. And then nicely into the box. Put on 4 fresh tires. Going to come out where we came in. The 12 and the 5 are going to swap places though. Alright, that's halfway. So halfway, we're in 5th. So we've made up 4 positions. We've got another, I guess, 3 to make up. And here's how we do it. Alright, restart. Horrible. I mean, just horrible. I was just, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could look through the leader through there, but then kind of when the time came, like, I could see him here, I could see him through the windshield there, and then once we got onto the flat, I couldn't. So then I was just reacting off the car in front of me, which you don't want to be doing. So we're going to lose... Oh, here we go. That's why the 11 got it. The 4 was... Ooh, what happened to the 4? Was he on all tires? Hold on. What was, looks like, okay. Okay, so the 4 and the leader are starting in first. I would have started, ooh, whoa. So the 4 starts in first, spins its tires, okay. That's why you start in second. And then, unfortunately for the 11 and the 5, it just happens. I didn't realize that. So I'm trying to get inside the 11, and I'm like, fine, dude. I didn't say it, but I was thinking, fine, I'll just go on the outside. And then we'll go around him on the outside. Again, didn't realize he was pitting till like then. Like right once we came off the corner. So now we are in 4th. Got 2 positions to make up. Can we do it? I don't know. This is interesting. When I was running AI races, by the way, dominated 125%. I wasn't running any brake whatsoever, but it's interesting. Just once I'm racing against real people, I just naturally, like, I'm just inclined to use it more. Okay. Then the 5. Oh, here we go. So this is when the 5 tells us to go. I believe we also blinked right here. Or I don't know. Were we blinking or? Anyway, the 5 Must have been on the struggle bus or something, because he was gonna pass the 6, it feels like. Oh, was he? Oh, was he blinking? Or was I blinking? No, I was blinking. Was I blinking to... I don't know. So I was blinking, so presumably that's why he told me to take it low. I don't want to be that person. He might have also just seen that he had a bed run. And knew I was faster. I mean, I was faster. I definitely not... that was not the cleanest pass for me to do after he was letting us go, but I was not... I took it lower than I had before, and I didn't know how low I was low. Yeah.
Thanks.
And then I was too low, and I didn't stay low on the exit. Anyway, that's about 20 to go, or 15 to go at the line here. And I think we catch the 6 with at least 5 laps. So this is the first time I try. I get to the inside. Just not able to do it. Here we go. So then he hits the wall. I think well, no, this is the moment if I had to lift for him. No, this is not the moment. So gonna try to take it to the inside again. This time I think we're gonna get a little bit better of a run. Yeah, we'll be able to stay alongside. And then we'll send it back down low. And going to have... This is like the only... That's like the loosest I got, I think, the whole race. And that's why I preferred tight. I mean, look at how much we lost off the corner. You know, I'd rather have the tire wear and the position than be loose. Anyway, here we go. This is the... I mean... kind of anticlimactic. He just gets loose. We did have to lift, or maybe we didn't. But this is what, you know. This is just about being precautious. Maybe I could have yanked the truck to the left. Maybe I could have just run right there, but I didn't. You know, I gave him a whole lane, pull it off the wall. And I still passed him anyway. And then from that point, I mean, nothing for the leader. Maybe if we were up there, we could have tried. Were we catching him? Not really, it looks like. Well, maybe. Let's see, he was at a 40.
Man.
What was his lap that time? 24 point. Is it the same for each one? Okay, we had maybe a chance of catching him. Again, I think if we had the clean air, we could have maybe done it. Like the clean air, not the 11, but the clean air from the start of the restart. And if we were closer up, I think maybe we could have gotten him. But you gotta qualify well if you want to win races in short races like these. You know, and I know that, right? I'll show the qualifying too. I know that pretty well, I would say. I just didn't execute it very well at all. So, I'll show you this. This is actually a really good run. Still dragging the brake. Not on purpose, but this is a good run out of this corner. I can't pull up my delta, but like it was like maybe a 10th off all-time best, which was running at much lower track temp. Right, so I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be a good run. And oh, it's loose, and it just gets loose again. That's what kills it. And then just, yeah. And we were like -4 right here. Also dragging the brake the whole way. I mean, come on. I'm glad I didn't do that all through the race. I did it in one of the Gen 4 races, I think. I dragged it like the whole thing. Yeah, at that point, just fighting for anything I could. Yeah, not disappointed. Because I'm glad I got to show a little bit of racecraft there and actually go up and pass people and do that. But I like being up front more, I think. I don't think if my I rating was a bit higher, I would maybe do stuff like that and qualify in the back, but I don't think I'm in the position personally to do that. Okay, we'll save this. Call it week 13 trucks, Iowa 1. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And let's look at the results. Ooh, big money. Big money right there. Oh, big money. Yes, sir. That's what I like. Plus 93. Ooh, that's almost 100. I mean, that's huge. That's huge money right there. I mean, we were lightning fast. I think with the truck, I mean, it's something I haven't, like, the truck is very reliant on, I was very reliant on my pedal vibrator there to feel the looseness. There wasn't really any, usually for like the next gen, and I think also for Xfinity might be a mix of both, but for the next gen it's like you're going off the tire sounds. For the truck, it's like it was going off the I was going off the pedal a whole lot more, which I personally, I think I enjoy that better, but I do think tire sounds are better overall because not everyone's gonna have a vibrator pedal, and you shouldn't be expected to have one, or a servo motor on your pedals. You shouldn't be expected to have one. Like, it should just be force feedback and sound. But yeah, we didn't really run the fastest lap. I mean, he was way better than everybody else. But oof, yeah, I mean, I'll take it, dude. 9th place, 9th to 2nd, and I think if we had gotten one more restart, we could have at least tried for the lead. And we beat guys we should not have been beating on paper. You know, 4K, 4K, 6K, 4K, 6K, 5K. And we beat guys we shouldn't have beat, so I'm happy with that. Could have been better. Could have been way worse. And I liked being able to show off some racecraft. Actually, I'm gonna close that out so I can maybe like reset what it looks like. Oh wow, that looks ugly. We'll go with that. Yeah, fun. I wanted to run the trucks because I've run recently Cup, Gen 4, ARCA kind of. I don't like ARCA unless it's at like a short track. Xfinity, and I wanted to do trucks to kind of complete the. I want to run like a little bit of everything to get to 4K. I don't want to just run Gen 4, which I mean I kind of have been, but not really. You know, I don't want to just run one series. I want to be an all-rounded driver because I find that more fun, and it's also cheaper because you don't need to buy a bunch of tracks. Like I ran Chicagoland for like 4 weeks. But yeah, up to 3.5. So we are halfway there from 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks it will be Christmas Eve. So I think 4K by the new year is definitely possible, especially because I'll have school off. I think 5K, or not 5K, I think 4K by Christmas is also pretty doable. I don't really want to race on Christmas because I don't think that can really. I think it's gonna be the downsides of like getting wrecked are probably not gonna be as good as the upsides of maybe feeling good. Also, you know, spend time with family, all that stuff. Blah blah blah. Yeah, plus 93. I mean, we were fast. We were good. I like being fast. I like being good. What can I say? It was good though. It was fun. Actually, pretty fun. Got some good passes done. Yeah.